Hello. This is my first little video about lovingly abused, about abuse in general. And I have my little partner here, always close to me. And yeah, so let's dive in. I'm sorry if I upset a couple people yesterday with my story post. It kind of came across as if people who are being abused are spineless and have absolutely no self-esteem and deserve to be hurt. And yeah, I formulated it on purpose to be a little provocative, but I also have to tell you right away that I have three different positions, views on abuse. First one is being the victim, being abused. And I've been in that position many times. The second position is being some kind of a bully and impatient and really not kind to people who deserve kindness. And the third position is witnessing abuse in a loved one. So either someone opens up to me and tells me that they are in an abusive situation, or I witness like physical abuse in the moment, which makes me incredibly powerless and fills me with rage and hatred. So yeah, I have these three positions when it comes to abuse. And yesterday when I was posting my little video, it was from the position of observing abuse that is happening outside of my bubble, control, protective system. And what you have to know is that I think, we're all together in this. And when we see someone suffer, when we see someone in pain, when we see someone is helpless and cannot help themselves, for some people it triggers empathy and compassion, but for others it triggers immense hatred and bullying and a really harsh side. And I have to admit, I have both sides inside of me, because I think we all know that we are connected to each other. And if you see someone struggle, if you see someone having a hard time, then you just want to make them feel stronger again and motivate them. But it sometimes comes across as abuse and impatience. So what I want to talk to you about today is that I want you to observe yourself and be like brutally honest with yourself and see if you have an abusive side. I can see that a lot of people who have been through abuse in their childhood or youth, who have been through bullying, they turn around at some point in their life and become very abusive. Not all of them, but some of them. And some people are abusing and bullying people on a constant, and they are not even aware of it. And other people are being abused and bullied all the time, and they are not aware of what they are projecting into the world and what might enable someone else to bully them. This is all just my experience, my view on all of this. I'm not saying that this is how it is and there's no other way. This is just how I experienced it, and I want to put it into words. Of course, there's immense assholes out there who bully whoever comes across, and they are inherently hateful and really want to hurt people intentionally. But I think I'm talking more about the subtle games within romantic relationships, or between siblings, or parents and children. I also want to talk about resentful parenting because I feel that's something that no one wants to talk about, because it's very embarrassing, but it happens pretty much in every household. And if we can help people who bully people, or who have abusive tendencies, to open up and to share their experience and why they become so violent and ridiculously hurtful, then we can reduce the pain, no? Because then they don't have to live with their shame and their hatred against themselves. Because I think people, when they abuse others, they are really they feel shitty afterwards, and if we can give them the space to speak out and explain themselves, then we can all support each other in a more stronger way. So yeah, this is my first little video. The sun is coming out, I'm excited, about abuse, being lovingly abused, and I will send out my next video very soon. Take good care of yourself, and hasta luego. Something I want to add, which just came to mind when I finished that first part of the episode, is that, and that's something I want to get to the root to, and maybe some people of you experience that too, that when I feel abused, right after, for instance, if I'm by myself again, I resent myself. I get so upset with myself. And as I explained at the very beginning with the 3 positions, the abuser, the abused victim, and then the observant, I feel like after something has happened to me, I'm the observer, and I turn into this abusive asshole who just gets so upset that I've put myself in an abusive situation again. I'm not capable of protecting myself. I'm not capable of knowing how to trust myself and just navigate through life without being abused anymore. And this is something, very interesting, because you would think that when you're feeling abused, when you're feeling very bad about yourself after someone hurt you, that you have hatred against them and that you feel sad and compassionate towards yourself. But with me, it's the complete opposite. I try to understand the other person and try to see, what have I done to upset them, and I get completely hateful and try to punish myself in subtle little ways, because I feel so powerless and helpless. So maybe someone out there can tell me what it is about, and maybe I will find my way through this and understand myself better one day. But yeah, just to be completely open and transparent with you, that's my highest goal. And I'm sending out my love, and the next episode will come out very soon. Bye bye.